What is going on? Little Starbucks to start the morning and to start Road to Rip, episode number 6. It's gonna be a busy 2 days, it's gonna be a busy weekend, it's gonna be a great video. I'm gonna take you through my next 2 days, so the weekend here. In the last episode, it was right before a little birthday celebration, so I wanna talk about the effect that had on my physique and going forward, how I plan to go about going out of town and things like that. For right now, a little bit of Starbucks. This is the oat milk shaken espresso from Starbucks, probably my all-time favorite drink there. A little high in calories maybe, but so delicious. It's actually a little later in the morning than I'd like it to be, and I'm also very hungry, so let's hop straight into a little breakfast. All right, so I really have been enjoying eggs recently, and I don't have any eggs, but I do have some just plain egg white, so I'm gonna use that. And to go along with it, I found these little, I don't know, El Frisco chicken sausages. 120 calories, 13 grams protein. Not incredible, but definitely pretty solid. So I'm gonna have 2 of these. Some spinach and some fat-free cheese for the eggs. And pretty much all this put together turns into this right here. So a pretty good sized meal. By the way, notice a real plate, not using paper. For this meal at least. The chicken sausages, so as I was tracking the calories, which I'll put them up in a sec, these are really good. They do taste pretty good. I don't think they're worth the calories as far as the volume you get for the meal though. So when I get a little later on, where I'm gonna cut more calories, don't know if I'm gonna be having these for breakfast every day. But in the meantime, they do taste pretty good. As far as the eggs, I mean, they just taste like eggs. There's not really anything special about them, but I've been enjoying having eggs in the morning because I don't get to have them throughout the week. I'm not home to cook them. So when I have the opportunity, I try to make them. And for just plain eggs and spinach and cheese, it's pretty good. So this is gonna be a breakfast with the Starbucks, and we're sitting at 620 calories for the day so far. Really, really nice start. And with that, we have what, 77 grams of protein. So we're getting a good head start on our protein as well. I'm happy, I'm satiated. I got my sweet, sugary coffee, and I have my nice high protein meal. All right. Breakfast down, it's time to get some errands done. A bunch of it's gonna be boring stuff, but there are like 2 or 3 things that I think are gonna be pretty exciting. All right, it's been a couple hours. We got some shopping done, and now we are finally at one of the main places I wanted to go to. Can't tell what it is, just looks like a building. It's called Clean Eats Kitchen. They have some really good pre-mates up, but they also have like just decent food all around. But I think they might be closed. All right, so yeah, they were closed. We're gonna come back tomorrow so we can get a meal here and pick up some pre-made meals because they have some really good options. But she did let us in to get some of these.
It was my friend from school working. Shout out to her.
They're protein Buckeyes. Yeah, each one is 100 calories, 5 grams of protein, so definitely not like a high protein snack, but I bet they're gonna taste pretty good.
Yeah, so good.
Wow. All right, we'll be back here tomorrow, but we're not done with errands yet. One place that never is not open when you need them, Costco. So it's been about a month or so since I've been. Ready for a couple new things, and I want to check out if they have a couple things that I am in need of. All right, I'm gonna grab more of these Chomps beef sticks. Gotta get more of my pretzel crisps. Haven't seen these in a while, so happy to see it. The Tuscan seasoned pork tenderloin, super lean. They also have some of my favorite shrimp I've ever had. Probably gonna grab a 6-pack of these. Just kidding. All right, and one of the main reasons why we came today was for mixed veg. Perry wants a bag and I want a bag. All right, and the other main reason why we came today is Perry needed to get more of the black pepper and herb pre-cooked Tyson strips. The macros are honestly insane. 21 grams of protein, 130 calories per 3-ounce serving. That's awesome. By the way, the meal prep containers that I use all the time from Costco, you get 25 containers for $8. All right, and there is the line we're about to wait in to get out of here. Line actually not too bad at all. Got in and out, and me and Perry were able to split it up with a couple things that she wanted. which they didn't let us do last time, so huge W for Costco today. Since we couldn't actually eat at Clean Eats, both of us very hungry. Let's go make some food at home. All right, so we got home and I also got a package from Transparent Labs. Surprisingly enough, I've never tried their vanilla, just plain vanilla. So that's exciting. And for lunch, because I'm really stressed to go to the gym, I think we're just gonna use a couple things we got at Costco. This I didn't talk about, but I got it a couple Costco trips ago. It's just rice, the mixed veg, and the chicken I spoke so highly about. So 1, 2, 3. All right, that was a terrible transition, but here is the meal for today. Put the calories and macros up on the screen. I think it was like 700 calories, and it brings my protein up to around 135. So pretty solid. The chicken is honestly so good too. Like, yes, it's frozen chicken, which is kind of weird and gross, but it's pretty good.
It doesn't taste like frozen chicken though.
Right. All right, meal done. Time for some pre-workout. Keeping it super simple with just 1 scoop of the Bulk Black. Boom. Like I said, I'm in a rush, training legs today. All right, so I'm gonna slurp this down. I'm gonna do a voiceover for this workout because there's a couple things I wanna explain about my leg days recently. So let's go to the gym and hop into it. Oh, leg days, people. It's been tough. I honestly have been doing everything that doesn't make my knees want to literally explode. For some reason, every time I wanna get underneath a bar and squat, I can't go above 185 without my knees feeling like they are actually going to come out of my legs. So I've been just motivating and finding ways around the pain while still trying to get a decent, at least, pump in. So everything you're seeing today is mostly non-compound lifts and more accessory movements that I've kind of had to make my main lifts, but I'm still taking it to relative failure and just trying to push through what I can. So we did start out with a little bit of leg extensions as a warm-up, and then worked into some leg press. And I went relatively light here, really focusing on reps. And I moved my feet a little closer down and closer together to focus a little more on the quads here, because this is supposed to be a more quad dominant focused leg day. But always have to throw in some calves as well. So did about 5 sets of calves on this machine. Pretty decent machine, actually. The only true compound lift that I feel like I can do right now without too much pain is a split squat, a Bulgarian split squat. So I use this, it's like a free weight Smith machine, but it actually worked out pretty nice for this exercise. Just about 8 reps per leg. Like you can see, pretty low weight too. So really just focusing on loading that knee without any pain. And that's how my leg days have been going. I finished out with a little more of a machine leg press, and honestly I just put the weight all the way up in this machine because it was so light. But either way, a decent leg day, and these are how my leg days have been recently. I'm still doing 2 leg days a week, trying to split up between quad focus and hamstring focus, and it's been all right. All around, pretty solid workout. Definitely hit my cardio after this. Got in the sauna for a little bit. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. Make sure to smash thumbs up button if you haven't already. Let's get back into it. Absolutely drenched. Feel incredible. What a good workout. All right, a quick shower and some protein going down. I only did 1.5 scoops because I feel like protein's already pretty high for today. And the French vanilla, very good. Very plain, very vanilla-y, but an all-around solid choice if you just want something basic. And it's a whey isolate, which is really good. And it's 120 calories for 28 grams of protein. So it's like very pure. Gonna down this and get ready for dinner. All right, so I was gonna make some food tonight, but me and Perry just pulled the trigger on going to see the new Mario movie because it's super rainy out, we don't have anything to do, and it sounds like a good, fun idea. So this is what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. Still finishing off my bum bowls. This one is steak, sweet potatoes, and asparagus. So a little microwave, and here is our meal for tonight. So like the other MegaFit meals, they're pretty basic, but they're also pretty good. But for a well-balanced meal in under 2 minutes, very hard to beat. Just like it's pretty hard to beat the calories and macros after putting this in. We're under 2,000 calories at 1,900 roughly, and 220 grams of protein. I'm already hit my protein goal for the day. Now I can eat whatever I want at the movies to finish out my calories for the day. All right, so we just made it to the movies, and Joey, how are you going to not bust your calories eating an entire bag of popcorn or an entire bucket of popcorn? The lesser evil Himalayan gold taste, honestly,
Exactly.
like 90% of what the movie theater popcorn is. 480 calories for the entire bag of popcorn, so I can have an entire bag of popcorn and stay under my calories. And then for our sweets, Perry found these Lily's gummy bears and sour gummy worms. The packets are only 70 calories a piece. We haven't tried them yet, so I don't know how they are. All right, so there's a couple movie theater hacks when you want to save some calories and still have some good tasty treats. All right, I forgot to mention we have to get the largest cup you've ever seen of Diet Dr. Pepper. It's like a gallon.
What is this place?
Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine. Come on, Mario!
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
I'm just so happy.
All right, movie done. Thoughts?
It was so good.
It was really, really good.
Like 11 out of 10.
Yeah, it was probably one of my favorite like animated movies I've seen in a while.
Yeah, in the past like couple years.
And I don't feel terrible because I didn't eat 1,200 calories worth of popcorn.
Yeah, that was like the move, honestly.
Yeah, it was really good. So ending it here for today, but I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Oh, good morning. By the way, this flavor of Bang, terrible. I don't know why I even bought these. Bang's not good anymore. But me and Perry both had a great night's sleep. Got to sleep in a little bit. And it's gorgeous out today, so we thought let's start the day with taking the dogs for a little walk. Walk complete, we grabbed a coffee on the way. Hands down, the best Starbucks order I think I've ever had. Super simple, it's a Nitro Grande cold brew with sweet cold foam or whatever. 1 pump of sugar-free vanilla, 1 scoop of vanilla bean powder, 2 stevias, and you're good to go for 70 calories. Oh, and a shot of espresso. For 70 calories, so worth it. All right, we are back in the car, and that means it's finally time to go back to Clean Eats and see what they got. All right, so I went ahead and got a ton of meals. I think I got 7 meals. Perry got some as well, but we also got food too.
This is the barbecue chicken flatbread.
It's good, right?
So
The sweet potato fries are good too. All right, and now my meal is here, and yes, I got 2 things just because I'm pretty hungry, one, but I also wanted to try it. The chicken bacon ranch flatbread. Insane. And whenever you order something at one of the locations, I guess if you get a meal, you get a side with it too. So I got the apples and peanut butter dip, which is really good. And then I think me and Perry are gonna split this, which is their buffalo chicken dip. Now, it's gonna be hard to compare with my buffalo chicken dip, but let's see. Smoky or something. It's definitely different than mine, but like in a good way too. All right, so the meal in total came out to like 675 calories, so very, very solid for how much volume we got. 750 overall for the day, and with that, 52 grams of protein. All right, by the way, 7 meals plus a meal and an extra like side dish, $71. So the normal meals come out to like $6, I think, or $7, and then the extra protein ones I think are like $8.50 or something. Here's one of the meals I got: chicken fajitas, really solid macros. And then how gassed does this sound? This is one of the extra protein ones: buffalo mac and cheese. So you'll probably be seeing some of these in videos coming soon, but it's also gonna be really nice for traveling. This is our last weekend home until like June. All around, a very solid. Happy we got to make it here while they were still open. Definitely hit the spot. All right, we have been chilling home for a little bit now. It's almost 5 o'clock and I gotta get a good workout in today. So that's the plan. Kind of a random combo, but I think I'm gonna eat this Kind cereal bar and a Chomp meat stick. These cereal bars I've actually found to be pretty good. They're like a good blend of granola bar, but like a chewy bar as well. So I'm gonna have that, make my pre-workout. I'll let you say it along with me. 1 scoop of the bulk black, that's all you need. And if you want the super extra delicious pump, you take a little bit of the nitric oxide pills as well. The Chomps I think I've talked about, it's literally just a healthier, just as good tasting Slim Jim. All right, so I just decided this, but I think I'm gonna bring my protein with me to the gym. That way I can have it right when I get in the car, and I'm gonna go to the store after the gym too, so I get to have it right away. I don't have to wait till I get home. All right, we have made it. Going to Crunch today. I don't think I'm gonna film the workout since I filmed yesterday's workout. I don't want the video to be too long, but I am gonna do a physique update after this one. So we'll probably get maybe a couple reps in there and then get into that. All right, so I didn't film everything of that workout, but I got a pretty good amount of it in, and it was a pretty good workout, even though it was a little bit rushed. Now, onto the physique update. I gotta be honest, I think I'm starting to finally see some decent results. So this is our 5th week on Road to Ripped. It's a little less than halfway through, roughly. And I think now I'm finally starting to see some progress. Surprisingly, in 5 weeks, I've lost right about 5 pounds. So in the last episode, I said we were traveling to Savannah for Perry's birthday. I gave myself 2 days off. I still was trying to eat relatively healthy, but I was drinking and eating out and stuff like that. I wasn't tracking calories, nothing like that. Came home to a weight of 216.2. As sad as that is to say, that's over what I started Road to Ripped at. So I was pretty sad, but I didn't change anything up. I just got right back on track, hit my calories, my macros, and my cardio for the week, and slowly but surely, this morning we got down to 210.8. Yesterday's weigh-in was 212.2. But 210.8, really solid. Surprisingly, also that I had an entire bag of popcorn last night, still had a low weigh-in with all that sodium. And I definitely feel it. I definitely feel like I'm starting to tighten up, shred down, slightly more vascularity, but I'm filling out, and I think I'm starting to look better as well. Now, this weekend has been pretty chill. No longer gonna be like that for the rest of Road to Ripped. So am I gonna be moving my calories and macros down a little bit? Yes. I think we're gonna drop calories by 200. So we're gonna aim for about 2,300 calories a day, still get over that 200 grams of protein. And we're gonna leave cardio the same for right now, just 15 minutes a day, 6 days a week. And with that, I should be able to keep seeing at least a pound a week progress. That's my goal. And so far I've done a decent job of hitting that. So I don't wanna change up anything too much quite yet. I haven't got a crazy amount of comments recently or questions in the comments. The only one that has been repeated a bunch is what scale am I using. So I'll leave the link for it down below again. It's just a scale off of Amazon that I really do enjoy. Other than that, mentally, I've been doing very well. A weight loss journey, a cutting series, or whatever you want to call it, a Road to Ripped, is just as much, if not more, mental than anything else. It's all about mental discipline. It's all about looking at something that you really want to eat and saying, no, I do not need to put that in my body. I cannot tell you how many times I had done that over the past 5 weeks, and now I'm finally starting to see the results from it. So mental discipline has been on point recently, and I'm really proud of myself for that. And also, let me just take a quick minute to thank you guys so much for you guys that watch the videos in and out all the way through every single episode of Road to Ripped. I cannot tell you how much it means to me. The only thing I ever dreamed of when I started YouTube was for people to watch my videos, get something useful out of them, and just enjoy the content, just be entertained, if not learn something. And I am so happy and thrilled to just see the growth of the channel, more subscribers coming in, and more people just joining my family, my community. Truly, deeply from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for that. It means the world to me. So I'm going in the sauna. I'm gonna take my creatine and post-workout right now and just sip it on while I'm in there. I might also have the protein shake while I'm in there too if I have enough time. But cannot overstate how, one, thankful I am for all of you, and two, how happy I am that Road to Ripped is progressing very nicely as of right now. We're not even halfway done yet. It's about to get absolutely nuts up in here. All right, workout done. But now time to head to the grocery store, pick up a couple things for a super special recipe tonight. Dinner tonight, buffalo chicken flatbread pizzas. One of my all-time favorite high protein recipes. Let me show you how we're gonna make it. All right, so the whole recipe is super simple, but the first thing we're gonna use is this tomato paste right here. The entire container is like 200 calories, and I'm just gonna use about half of the container. So about 1 part tomato paste, and then the other part is gonna be a buffalo sauce. This stuff is 0 calories, so I like adding it until I get like a nice consistency for my base layer sauce. All right, so pretty good consistency, like buffalo style sauce here. Up next, we'll make our chicken. I normally use like fresh chicken, but this stuff works great as well. All right, now since this is frozen, I'm gonna put it in the microwave, heat it up, defrost it, and chop it into pieces. Here's how our chicken looks. Now to make it buffalo ranch, you probably guessed what we're gonna do, but we're gonna use some of the red hot buffalo sauce and this low calorie ranch sauce from Bolt House. All right, so this is now ready to go. We'll start out with a tortilla. These extreme well, this one's 50 calories for 1 tortilla, so that's really good. Add some sauce. Then I'm gonna do a small layer of this fat-free cheese, just about 20 grams. Now we can add our buffalo chicken onto there. And I'm gonna be making 3 of these total, so I'm splitting it up in thirds. And up next, whatever toppings you want. I'm gonna do a little bit of diced jalapenos, some sliced olives, some of this Trader Joe's pizza seasoning. It's actually really good. Some baby spinach, and to hold everything in, another layer of cheese. And that is completely it. So there's 2 ways of cooking these. I like doing them in the air fryer. I'm just making 1 or maybe 2, but I'm making 3 tonight because it's for me and Perry. So I'm gonna toss them in the oven. So it's about 400 for like 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how crispy you like it. But when it's all said and done, it looks like this. I mean, they turned out absolutely incredible looking. That's why I love this recipe so much. And there's so many different options you can make with them. Insane dinner tonight. And just like that, dinner is served. So I decided to have 1.5 of them tonight, but wait till I tell you the calories macros. It's insane. Check out the bite though. Got a little bit of everything on there. So good. Every time too. Making the buffalo chicken this way was new for this recipe. Really enjoy the way it came out though. So an incredible tasting meal, yeah. But when it comes to the calories and macros, I put everything in, like created a meal in MyFitnessPal out of it. 390 calories with 54 grams of protein. So all around it, that's like a 10 out of 10 recipe, truthfully. So good. What's nice about making it a recipe too is in MyFitnessPal, I can put the servings to 1.5, times everything by 1.5, and I can add that to my meal. And now we're sitting nicely under 600 calories for the pizza in the half, 1,800 calories for the day, and exactly 200 grams of protein. I did not plan that out, I promise. All right, I'm gonna finish up the meal, and we still have a little room left for a dessert tonight too. All right, so we're starting with some of the yogurt, the Dannon Light and Fit this time, sprinkling in some Lily's dark chocolate chips, and topping it with my granola / cereal, the Kashi Goling Chocolate Crunch. It may not be a Ninja Creamy, but it gets the job done. Honestly, yogurt is such a good like end of the night satisfier for me. So as I'm finishing off my dessert tonight, briefly looking at the calories, we did pretty well for trying to get 2,300 on our first day. 2220, and with that, an absolutely staggering amount of protein, 230. Can't beat it. Can you also not beat the fact that we got 2 full day eatings into 1 video and a ton of recipes and hauls? I don't think so. So if you can do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button down below. I'm gonna finish my dessert and get ready for the next Road to Ripped episode coming soon. See you in the next one.